All right, welcome to the fourth episode, going with fourth episode of the Robcast. I am Rob, your host, and with me today I have very much an oddity for the Robcast. The first female guest, Olivia.
Yeah, I'm the first female guest with a big nose.
And it was so big I had to get surgery.
I did have to get surgery.
Crazy. We'll get on to that later.
Yeah,
Get on to that later.
Yeah.
But the title for this episode, I think it's arguably my best. It's called Nosey.
Yes, that's
I know,
nice.
crazy.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about noses. All right, first question.
Okay.
You don't have to answer this if you don't want to.
Okay.
Smelling. What are your favorite scents?
My favorite scents. What do I like to smell? Barbecue ribs. I like
That is a
like
unexpected pick, but I like it.
Yeah, I love smelling barbecue sauce on ribs.
Any reason?
'Cause I know if I am smelling barbecue sauce, I probably have a full rack of ribs in front of me.
Okay.
So that's
You don't take half racks?
half racks if it's like if I'm not too hungry,
Okay.
or it depends how expensive they are, but usually full racks.
Is there like a defined price cutoff for like full rack versus half rack? Like, let's say you go to Texas Roadhouse, right? When would you want to get a half rack of ribs versus a full rack of ribs?
I'll get a half rack if I had like something like a sandwich for lunch, because if I'm going
Okay.
for dinner, then I get like,
You get more?
half.
Okay,
But
okay.
if I had like a light lunch, then I'll get a full rack.
Okay.
Yeah. Other scents,
Let's go for candle. What's your favorite candles?
I like coconut candles.
Okay, that is an outlandish pick.
Coconut is nice. I feel like it's a safe scent. I
It's a safe scent.
Yeah.
It's like unoffensive to like everybody.
Yeah, I mean the masculine like candles, they're also nice.
Like what? What would be a masculine candle? What would be like? Wait, you know what? Let's go not with candles. Let's go masculine scent. What would be like a masculine scent? It can go from like cologne, like deodorant, candles.
Scent is like woody with like citrus hints.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, that's like a masculine. I can't explain it, but if I smell it, I'm like, that's a masculine scent. You're right.
It's like floral scents. Like, oh yeah, that's like a lady scent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
like
okay,
floral scents.
yeah. It's your favorite scent.
My favorite scent. Since you said food,
Okay, say
I would say probably like some Guinness stew.
okay.
Like my family, we make like stew
Right.
where we deglaze the pot after we put all the good stuff in there with Guinness, like extra stout Guinness. Like we don't put any beef stock in there. We put Guinness in there, and it is probably the best.
Pure beer stew.
I
The
mean,
Davis household.
it's good.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay.
I like it. I like it.
What candles do you like then?
We take like any candle. I don't really care. I'd say I'd have like citrusy stuff more.
Yeah, they're nice.
The one thing that I do really like is pine tar shampoo.
Really?
Like if I smell like a pine tree or like a campfire,
Yeah.
I love it.
I feel like you give like outdoors smelling vibes.
Can I say?
Yeah.
Can I say? I've been told by a lot of people that I smell like outside.
Yeah,
I
that's
smell like
what
outside, like I haven't, just been out for a couple months outside.
yeah, you either smell like nothing or you smell like firewood or outside.
I don't know whether that's a compliment or an insult. But, along with that, trauma associated with the nose.
Oh, where can I
Now,
start
not
with this?
now, not like physical trauma, because we get to that later.
Okay.
But like emotional, like were you bullied?
Yeah. So, I was bullied all throughout elementary school,
Okay.
and they called me a witch. They called me a toucan. Um, I feel like countless other things, but
A toucan's not that bad of an insult, though. They're pretty nice looking birds.
they're nice, but they do have a big beak. Which I did take offense to. And then, yeah, the witch was like a big one too.
Mm.
But I feel like I've tried to push that trauma aside so that, it doesn't affect me as much
So you
today.
can shine bright like a diamond.
Yeah. That's
insane.
yeah. Did they bully you?
I mean, no, not really. Not really. I didn't really get bullied that much. I got more bullied for being fat than I did for having a big
Oh.
nose.
Oh,
Like
did
the
your nose?
fatness really like overwhelmed the nose. You know, it's like being. It's like if you're like. It's like if you're tall and fat, you're not bullied for being fat because like you're tall. You know,
Yeah.
it's that same line of logic. But I definitely had I had a pretty big nose. I got my big nose when I was like seventh grade.
Oh, yep.
5 foot, 5 foot, like I think like 200 pounds. A
Hmm.
big guy, big man.
Well, the thing, I feel like this is a hot take, I don't know, but I feel like it's less, like, it's easier to miss a big nose on guys than
Yeah,
it is to miss on women.
those women are just like smaller frames, so it
Yeah,
stands out more.
yeah, it, like, in your profile, it definitely it
Yeah,
definitely stands out.
and like dudes have like a block head,
Yeah,
right? So like a big like little spike coming out of the front isn't like that noticeable, but like
yeah.
women have like a roundish kind of head.
Yeah, it stands out, I think, which is why I had to get
Why I had
that
to wear it?
get that operated, but
So when did you get it operated on?
I got it operated on I think June of 2018 because I wanted to make sure my nose was straight and like a normal size
Okay.
before I got my senior pictures taken.
Okay.
Because and like going into college, I didn't want
Yeah.
the big nose because I wanted to leave all that stuff
Leave your own
in
life
elementary
behind.
school, yeah, in elementary school and middle school and things like that. Um, but when I had braces with the big nose, that was quite a
Sounds
combination.
awesome.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Sounds awesome.
um, yeah. Did you ever break your nose?
Not yet. No. All the
Okay.
fights I've gotten into and all the things I've said to people, I have yet to break my
You,
nose.
like hit it when you were wrestling?
No, no.
Really?
I did break a few teeth though.
Oh man.
Uh, I think I broke somebody's rib once.
Oh my god.
I think that wasn't from the nose. But no, my nose is pretty. I would argue it's pretty sturdy.
You do have a very sturdy
I have a
nose. Yeah.
very. I've been told I have a very Roman nose.
Yeah, that's
Very
good.
Roman,
Yeah.
conquering-esque nose.
Does your dad or your grandpa have a big nose?
I mean, my grandfather does, but my dad doesn't.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. That's like how like I'm like redhead. Well, no one else in my family's a redhead besides my grandmother.
Isn't
It's
your
weird.
sister?
Well, yeah, but like it's just weird that those two genes got spliced
True.
like that. Nobody else. I am the only one with this curse.
My grandpa had it. Well, both my grandpas have a big nose. My dad has a big nose,
Recording, leave us alone.
and yeah, and I got it. Because it's weird because I feel like since it was a guy nose thing, then
Yeah.
like my brother should have gotten a big nose, but his nose is fine. So it was just me.
Maybe it's like one thing where he has a big nose realistically, but it just looks normal.
He he has more of a long neck than he has a big nose.
That's.
So I
I
got
feel like a long neck is worse than a big nose.
you can't operate a neck.
Like you just can't like take out like a few cervical discs.
Yeah, you can't operate your neck, which is like there's a plus because
He's like okay.
yeah.
Big neck.
True.
My neck's the same like width as my head.
I feel like yeah,
Weird. I
it
feel like
is
that makes up for the big nose too, from like the front profile.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't look at myself in the mirror too often.
But if someone
Ruins
like
my self confidence.
if someone really looked at your nose, then they would be like, okay, that's like like a good nose.
Yes, that's big.
Yeah, yeah, like that's a solid nose.
Yeah, when I go to like the ENT when I was a wee little kid, like they always be able to like look way back in my
Oh
nose
my
with just like a little light. Cause like if I like turn my head back like this, you can see like all the way up there if you have like a light. It's crazy. It's crazy. I never got anything stuck in my nose.
Really?
Yeah, did you get things stuck in your nose?
But I also never put things up my nose.
Okay, that's just that's
That's
a
a guy
male
thing.
female
Yeah,
disconnect.
yeah.
You just put Lego pieces up your nose. They're saved for later.
Put like cotton balls in there when I'm sick sometimes, but that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's a weird pick. And I put cotton balls as opposed to like tissues.
I mean, I have rolled up tissues too, but sometimes like the cotton ball will just, you know.
Maybe like the tissue walrus.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
like two tissues coming out.
Yeah.
It's goated. Goated way to get rid of
What
your
can I say?
sickness. But I remember when I was like ATV, right, there'd be a lot of silt. So very dusty. And I finally take like my helmet off and such. And I would be blowing my nose for like days afterwards, getting rid of all the silt. It just collects on the inside of my nose. Because I also have like nose hair too.
Yeah.
It just comes out. Like it's like a little jungle up there.
So are you prone to dust getting in there then? Since
Yeah.
you have wider
Oh,
nostrils?
I have real white. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a problem.
Yeah.
I remember there was one time I was hunting, and like I was hunting, and where I hunt, there's like a lot of bugs everywhere, and they really like getting in wherever, like in your ears, especially for me in my nose. And there was this one time, so I was out hunting, I was out hunting for like a week. And then I came back. I went back to school. I was in like middle school, and I was like blowing my nose, and out pops like this little bug. I was like dead. It was just in there hanging out.
So your nose hairs didn't
Didn't do
target
anything.
it. What the heck?
Well, I think they're productive because I think more of them would have gotten in there if I didn't have nose hair.
Yeah, right.
Right. But if like it just stayed in there, it was like barbs where it just held it in there forever for like a week.
Ridiculous.
It was disgusting.
Ew.
It's terrible.
Oh my gosh.
But you know, it's a thing I have to live with. And if like I cut my nose hair, then I sneeze so much.
Really?
Yeah, like I've tried cutting my nose hair like a few times. Whenever like I'm going out on a date, I'm like, I might as well look not like an 80-year-old man.
Do you trim it or do you pluck them?
I like trim it. I cannot pluck it. There's way too many.
If you you'd
It would
leave me
hurt.
for days if you pluck
It
them.
would hurt so bad.
Yeah.
That's actually loops right back into my next topic.
Okay.
Sneezing. How do you sneeze? Give us a rendition of how you sneeze.
When I sneeze, I I kind of hold my nose with I push it with my fingers so I don't have to like blow my nose if I don't have a tissue near me. But I am a little bit careful with it because since I got it done, I don't want anything to happen to
Don't want your
it.
nose to blow up.
Yeah, yeah. But I feel like I don't sneeze that much.
Okay. You're not a sneezy little person.
No,
Okay.
and I think this actually goes back. If you ask Maddie, she will tell you this, but it goes back to like okay. So for example, Maddie has allergies, and
To be fair, she does have everything.
yeah, but there was like a literal article. It was talking about Albanian people like incidents with allergies, and it's very very low. Like we rarely get allergies. So if the only times I'm ever sneezing is when I'm sick.
Yeah.
So that's like I can't say
You're
that
just like immune to allergens.
like a one sneeze or two a day, but I'm not like a sneezy person. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you sneeze in threes?
I sneeze in like twos.
Two.
Yeah.
I have always sneezed in threes, but I don't have allergies either because I played in the dirt.
Yeah.
So, like a lot. Crazy. Constant. My body's on constant alert. But, I sneeze so loud.
Yeah, you do.
I sneeze loud. I have to sneeze. I sneeze like a dad at like 6 a.m.
Like sneeze softly.
No.
What if like you're in class and you're like, oh, people are gonna hear this?
Like I want them to hear. Well, I want them to know I'm sneezing. But no, I just like have to sneeze, and I'm not gonna like hold it back because the last time I held it back, I like popped my ear. Well, not like actually popped it where it like perforated it, but like hurt my ears when I like held it back.
Yeah.
So I just gotta like let it rip. I just gotta let it go. It's like a Beyblade.
But I feel like guys just sneeze louder in general too.
Well, yeah.
I don't know why, but I feel like they
It might be like a psychological thing. Like guys are okay like being loud and like being the center of attention, like that way, as opposed to like ladies are like
yeah.
like they sneeze like a kitten. And it's like that's not satisfying.
But also, like, we can't, I don't know, I feel like I can't sneeze loudly. Like, I don't talk loudly, so I don't sneeze loudly.
Little audio
Oh
bar.
my.
Yeah. Talk louder.
I don't, no, I don't know, I'm not a loud person, so I have to make myself speak
make yourself loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can easily talk over you.
Yeah, well.
That's great.
Yeah, you can also sneeze over me, too.
Yeah.
So.
Really, I'm just louder in every way. But I sneeze So when I sneeze, if it's like a one-off sneeze, right? Then it's like a one sneeze. It's a singular sneeze. It's an isolated sneeze.
Okay.
When I'm like sick, I sneeze in like fours, five, six. I just sneeze and sneeze and sneeze,
Do you
and I
like?
sneeze some more.
Do you go through like a box of tissues a day?
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. I actually have gotten such a powerful sneeze over the years because I think it's like a muscle. There's like a sneezing muscle, and I think I've built it up over the years of sneezing so powerfully that I actually get like the mucus coming out of like my tear ducts.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like I sneeze and like there's like a little jet. That only happens if like I'm like really sick and I'm like
Okay.
really congested. That doesn't happen all the time.
So do you make then? Would you make more mucus because your nose is bigger?
I think, I mean, I would like to say that, but I feel like your nose, I feel like it's more your sinuses, right? And I also have a pretty big head. I'm just a
Yeah.
pretty big-headed guy.
Yeah.
Big head. So I think my sinuses are just bigger, so I make more mucus.
I would say so too.
Yeah, I've been told.
Well, they have to align with your head size, so if your head is big, then you probably have
Yeah.
big sinus.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a problem. Like when I get dust in there, I get really bad. Oh, I used to get really bad like sinus infections. A little bit that I would just ride out, because I'm not gonna use azithromycin.
Right.
Baby.
Who would want
Who would ever want that? Who would ever want treatment? What is this? But it would always be like really bad. But I would never get nosebleeds,
I don't get nosebleeds either.
right?
Yeah.
Weird.
I don't
Weird.
remember ever having a nosebleed.
I only get nosebleeds when I get like hit in the nose. Like I've never broken my nose, but I definitely like I've never been hit in the nose, and it's like generally, bled. But like I've never gotten like just a random nosebleed. I feel like it's weird. Weird to get a nosebleed.
It is weird, but I feel like even though we have bigger noses, wouldn't we be more prone to nosebleeds?
Did you? So did you start counting your nosebleeds bleeds before or after the surgery?
Before,
Before,
I
like you
can't,
just never get any.
I can't remember nosebleed.
Yeah, I would. I don't even know how that works. I would think. I think it has something to do with like dryness of your nose. Probably it's just random nosebleeds. But even when it's like dry season, even when I was wrestling and I was actively dehydrating myself, I would never get nosebleeds.
I feel like our noses are like adequately lubricated for the sizes that they are.
Yeah, I would argue. I would argue. I definitely make the most amount of mucus ever because I've been told, like, I'm told by multiple people when I have like a booger just in my nose. So I have nose hair. It's really well. It's hard to get rid of them, but I also just can't live with it.
I see it, and I'm like, I don't know if I should tell him that it's there because I don't want him to get embarrassed. But maybe he's gonna blow his nose later.
Well, I
and
like
it'll be
never get
gone.
embarrassed. I just don't know they're there and I can't get rid of them. Even when I blow my nose, just another one pops up. So I don't know. I don't know. I start wearing like a face mask or something.
I feel like it's a sensitive subject to tell someone, oh, you have a booger there. Like,
Yeah.
what do you say?
You ever see a booger in my nose though?
Should I tell you?
Yeah, let me know.
Okay.
I got people to impress.
Okay. Right.
I have people to impress. Yeah, that's like one thing that I had to come to terms with was just the fact that like I will always probably have a booger in my nose and look like a 5-year-old, and that my nose hair will constantly be erupting out of my nose like an 80-year-old's ears.
But if you trim your nose hair, then I feel like boogers are less likely to stick to your hair.
And then I like sneeze all the time.
I feel
It's
like
terrible.
it's like a one and done type of thing. You trim your nose hairs, and then you're less likely to get a booger.
Yeah, but then I'm sneezing, and then that's
get
just a propelling mucus out there. It's like a catch-22. To get rid of the boogers, I'd have to cut my nose hair.
Yeah.
Right. But to cut my nose hair would create more boogers. So there's just no winning.
It's like a double-edged sword. Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I've learned to live with it.
I mean, okay. Also in class, though, sometimes you're like sniffling or like I don't know.
Yeah, it's because like my nose hair kind of itches sometimes.
Oh, okay, but I feel like
It tickles the inside of my nose sometimes.
you make like such a deep like inhalation sound.
Yeah.
I
just-
can't do that.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Like that might be one of breathing. Now, when you breathe through your nose, how loud is it?
I feel like it's pretty loud.
Wait, actually, wait. Why don't you go up to the mic and go?
Okay.
All right, a little
Okay.
closer. That wasn't even on the thing. Like, okay.
That was a good one. But the problem is, while I did have a severely deviated septum, it's not 100% fixed.
Yeah,
So,
I can tell.
yeah, thank you. So, at like, if I press my finger up to against one nostril and breathe, like it sounds different. It sounds like an obstruction.
Yeah.
And at night, that's why I breathe through my mouth. If I only breathe through
Go
my
your mouth
nose,
breathing right
yeah, and I
now. Do
wake
you
up and
snore?
I do snore.
You
Yes, I snore all night, and I wake up and my mouth is so dry, and it's if I like brush my tongue against the roof of my mouth, it's like abrasive because of how dry my mouth is.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it's bad. Like I will probably I can't breathe right if I don't breathe through my mouth. Like I feel like I'm I don't know, like claustrophobic or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm very good at breathing through my nose.
Yeah, well, you don't have a deviated septum,
I'm
do you?
very. I no.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I don't think I can have a deviated septum.
No, your nose is large, but I feel like you get a lot
It's
of
very cavernous.
yeah, you get a lot of air up there.
Cavernous.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
wow, that really like pulled up on the thing. Wow. But yeah, I have a. Whenever I like, that's like one of the things when I'm focused while I'm studying, I breathe really loud.
Do you have your headphones on?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. When
I like it's embarrassing.
yeah, that's why I have to kind of study alone sometimes because I know I'm gonna breathe loud, so I have to like take myself like to a private room to just
For you,
study.
like nose breathing.
Yeah.
It's hard. I tried like those nasal strip things where you put it like over your nose and like pulls it out.
Do they work?
I mean, I don't have a deviated septum, so I don't really think it works
Yeah.
for me at all. It might work for you though.
It could, but
It costs money and it's like stupid. It's like one and done. You're not gonna reuse it.
yeah. Yeah. Do you snore?
Oh, I snore
Oh
really
my-
bad. I snore so bad. I think I get it from my dad.
Really?
My dad snores bad. Like I can loosen the lug nuts on a car. How loud it's really bad. It's really bad.
I mean, I snore too, but I feel like it's like a kind. It's not.
It's like a ladylike snore.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say ladylike almost because it's like I have to breathe pretty hard at night.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say it's ladylike, but it's you know it's something.
Yeah. Like it's not like it's not like you just work like 12-hour shift
Right.
at the freaking like oil fields.
I wouldn't say it's.
So you're not like a me sleeper. You're like
No.
a honk shoe sleeper.
It is a full on snore.
I feel like everybody with big noses is like is a big snorer.
Yeah.
It's a honk shoe.
I wonder why. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it has something to do with like the amount of like folds in the back there.
Yeah.
You know, because like there's folds in your nose, right? I don't know. You ever see like that one surgery for like deviated septum where they put a balloon up your nose?
Yes.
It's a bow.
Yes. That's so scary.
It's
though.
terrifying.
Yeah.
I don't even know whether it's done by like an actual like, ENT. Maybe it's done by some like random guy calling himself an ENT.
Um, I don't know.
That's like the chiropractor stuff.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh yeah, you know, I got doctor of like chiropractory where I just basically break your neck.
I've never seen that done except for like on TikTok or something.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not a practice that's used.
This guy's got a herniated disc. So I'm gonna tie a rope around his neck with his 80-pound weight.
Yeah, I feel like
fix it.
it's not a routine procedure for sure.
I don't know. I feel like most of the times with that stuff, if it's not done by like an actual doctor, then like it's just not useful. Yeah, like I remember, like when I was a kid, I could not sleep well. Like I couldn't stay like asleep, so I had to go to like a sleep therapist person. Yeah, and they're talking about how like, oh, you know, like your breathing patterns and like your stress and stuff. Like, oh, you got to put a balloon up your nose and all that
What?
stuff. Yeah, but luckily, I believe like my dad was like, no, and I just took melatonin and I went to sleep. Yeah. I snore loud off melatonin.
So does it ever interfere with you like when you're on you know, with women or things like that? Does it?
No.
No.
No, not at all.
Okay.
They don't care.
Okay.
Or at least they never voiced any concerns.
Okay.
Usually not. I don't know. I usually don't listen.
All right, so you do it anyway. Okay.
I do it anyway.
Even so, though, like it's not something that you could control unless you got breathing
You got like
suits.
CPAP machine?
Yeah.
Like Bane?
But
That's
that-
pretty cool though.
Yeah.
A Bane CPAP machine? I would do my Bane impression, but I'm not drunk enough.
I could see you with the sleep machine though when you're old. I feel
I
like
could see you with a CPAP
yeah,
machine.
I feel like you would be like using one of those.
Yeah, I'd be sitting there like, oh, hang on, I gotta put on my CPAP machine so I don't die.
Hold on, honey. Sorry to break up the mood.
Sorry to break up the mood. Little CPAP machine. It's terrible. It's terrible. All right, next question.
Okay.
Gold mining. Do you pick your nose, Olivia? Be
mean,
honest.
okay.
This is a safe space for nose pickers.
Okay, I feel like everyone picks their nose.
Everybody does.
And whether it's in your car, which a lot of people pick their nose in their car.
Yeah.
And like when you're like by yourself or like in your room. Yeah. I mean, I would say yes, but also, who wouldn't?
That's disgusting.
Oh, shut up. I'm sure you have a lot to pick in there, Rob.
Oh yeah. I go gold mining every now and then. It's because like I feel it on the inside of my nose.
Yeah.
Like I have to get rid of it, and I'm not gonna find a place like a bathroom or something, get a paper towel and start doing that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it. It's
I mean,
fine.
yeah, do it. You know, sanitize your hands after you're
Yeah.
done. I think it's safe.
It's not the worst thing in the world. Like
No.
I can think of worse things to do.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's a very controversial topic because nobody wants to admit it, but everybody does it.
Yeah.
If you catch somebody doing it, all of a sudden they're embarrassed.
Right. I feel like everyone does it, but if they see you doing it, they're like, "Oh my god, that's gross."
Yeah, you're just scratching an itch.
But I feel like then they would go and do it in private or do it like while they're driving.
Yeah.
I feel like people like when they're driving alone, very.
Is that what you do?
I mean, if I'm on the highway, if I'm not
Where's the
next to
most
someone in
common-
traffic.
What's the most common place you do it?
When I'm getting into my car,
Okay.
like starting it,
Okay.
and then once I have,
Why starting your car?
well, I started and then
Something
like
about turning that key
No.
in that ignition.
I start the car and I'm like, okay, like maybe like if something's bothering me in my nose, like yeah, I'll handle the situation, but yeah, I in the car I would say is
The car when you started specifically.
after I started.
After you started.
Yeah, like in the
Okay.
winter, you're waiting for your car to warm up. What do you
Okay.
do in the meantime? Pick your nose.
You play Clash of Clans with my phone.
Oh well,
but, you know,
or that.
I'm not gonna yuck your yum.
Yeah.
I just do it whenever. Like whether I'm in a study room studying with friends.
So like,
I'm not ashamed about it. What are they gonna do? I have a big nose.
yeah.
I got stuff to do. I solve problems as they come up.
Do they say like, "Ew, Rob, like get your
I
hand
don't think
out of
they
your
even
nose."
notice.
Oh, you do it like privately.
Well, no, I just do it and they don't
subtle.
notice. If you don't make a scene about it, they don't care. Nobody cares. But
Do it too.
but if you make a scene about it, like, if you're like, oh, let me just stick my nose halfway up or my finger halfway up my nose.
That is obvious, but if it's subtle, I think it's.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah, like
Like that.
who knows what you could be
Yeah,
doing?
and you flick it on somebody else.
Yeah, thanks.
Wow, we're already at 30 minutes.
We have a lot to discuss.
Yeah. Hang on. Yeah. All right. No, it's fighting. You get in a lot of fights. You look like you would fight.
I don't fight people.
Oh,
but
you don't fight people.
When I was
Fight demons?
No. Yeah. Yeah. When I was younger, my brother would like beat me up a lot, and he is 6 years younger than me. So that's kind of embarrassing for me. Yeah, it is a little bit embarrassing, but and I don't know
So you're
because
getting your ass beat by a 6-year-old?
yeah, well, he was like, he was, I don't know, he was like a troublemaker. Okay, but I will say, my nose, I wasn't born with a crooked nose.
Okay.
So it, like, I don't know if it formed, like, it got crooked as it was growing because I was, like, hit so much by my brother, but.
Blame him.
I don't know, because I seriously, like, if you look at pictures of me, like, my first grade pictures or kindergarten, it was straight.
Yeah.
And I don't get it, because then it just got crooked. It's weird, but I feel like that could have something to do with it, and I'm not totally sure.
So you didn't get into a lot of fights. You did get into a lot of fights. You just lost a bunch.
I didn't win any fights.
Wow. 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 What?
Did they fight you? Like, did you fight people?
Sometimes. This is mostly like wrestling.
Did you, like, break anyone's nose?
Yeah, I wouldn't. Well, I didn't break anybody's nose. I was actually getting bullied. So when I was in middle school, my main bully was like this not even 5 foot, like 4'5" kid who weighed like 60 pounds, which is weird for him to bully someone who weighs like 3 times his weight. But hey,
I was gonna say, you said you were, like, chubby when you were young.
yeah. But he was on the wrestling team, and he was trying to bully me during like wrestling practice. So naturally, me having my center of gravity below the floor, naturally I stepped on him.
Oh, okay.
And I think I might have cracked one of his ribs. I don't really know.
I'm like, is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
You
He's a
cracked
kid.
one of his ribs?
Yeah, just a little cracked rib. It's
Oh,
fine.
the cracked rib is the
It's a
cracked rib.
Yeah.
What
It's
do
fine.
you mean?
It's fine.
You can go
Alright.
and crack someone's rib and say, oh, it's just a cracked rib.
Hey, I bruised plenty of ribs in my time wrestling.
But never broke anyone's nose?
No.
Oh, that's pretty
What
good,
was like
though.
teeth?
Okay.
That's good. Like teeth. If you keep your mouth open while like you're wrestling, you like slam your teeth in weird spots.
Yeah.
Like I remember, like my teeth keep on getting or I had, like 3 or 4 teeth that keep on getting like chipped, even though they would put like the filler in.
Yeah.
Just because like people would go in and they would like headbutt me.
But do you wear like a mouth guard when you wrestle?
You only have to do it if you have braces.
Oh, okay.
Because like if you fall face first on the mat with braces on, they push through your lips.
My God.
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Oh yeah, I had braces for like 5 years.
Really?
Yeah, I had an underbite.
Oh my God.
And I had like a palatal expander for like 5 years. Yeah, I was a caveman. It was awesome. I wish my parents didn't remove my underbite because I want to keep that.
I wonder what you would look like with an underbite.
I think probably like this.
I'm glad you
That's
got that fixed
awesome.
then.
That's awesome. I don't know. I feel like underbites are kind of underrated.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
They're kind of underrated. Like it gives you like a nice little lever where you can pull it down, as opposed to like pulling stuff up.
If you have a sharp chin, though, that is, like, really bad.
Well, I don't know.
Because then you're just, like, poking out, and you definitely need to get surgery.
I mean, I don't think you need surgery.
Well, like, sometimes some people, it's really bad. You could correct, like, mild cases with, like, braces, but
Are you
if
like a
you're
plastic
really bad,
surgeon though?
Yeah, I am for plastic surgery if you need it.
Hey, I mean, I think everybody could use plastic surgery at least once in their life. But should you get it? Probably not in every case.
You get it on your nose?
No.
Oh, you're confident in it?
Very.
Okay.
My nose is like the thing on my face.
It's true.
It's the thing.
It is very defining of you.
My nose is the singular focal point of my face. I don't really have like I remember my mom was telling me I have like resting thug face. Where like when I'm just walking around zoned out, I look like I'm like walking around to like mug somebody. You know, which is a problem sometimes because then people are like, "Why are you angry all the time?" Like, I'm not.
I wouldn't think you look like a thug.
That's because you know me.
Maybe.
But if you're like just some random person on the street.
I mean, I feel like you look just like unbothered. Okay, if you're walking, you do have like a very husky walk, and you're
Husky
you
walk.
you look very unbothered. Your face is very like just like whatever. Like you're just walking.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It's kind of funny, but
It's kind of funny.
yeah, you know, you just look like a guy walking down the street. Just the way you walk, sometimes it's like it's like a heavy walk.
like
It
an
looks like you look dense. Yeah, you're
We're going back to
you're a dense walker.
I'm a dense guy. I've been told that many times.
Oh, okay. Who's told you that?
Everyone.
Oh.
Everyone, mostly teachers.
Did they tell you oh. Well,
Hey,
I'm sorry.
all I'm saying is that I was bottom 10% in my high school.
That's an achievement.
To be fair, I did go to like a college prep school.
Okay.
So it was like, you know, It was cool, but like everybody got like I think we had like 7 or 8 valedictorians out of the class of 40.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was a bunch of tryhards.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. All I'm saying is they aren't doing as good as me now. That's
No,
all I'm
getting
saying.
a doctor.
They don't have a critically acclaimed podcast
No.
called the Robcast, which I've actually been scheduling guests lately. I think I might be able to get Bill Burr on this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Bill Burr, and then I just got Mike Tyson after that.
All right.
I'm actually appearing on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Have you reached out to them, or is this like like in the future type of
I mean, no, but I assume they're going to say yes.
Yeah, I mean, given
Why,
the
why wouldn't they?
graphics,
It would grow all of their careers so greatly.
the rotating dog you have in there. Yeah,
I mean, it's like Coco Melon for
yeah,
these people.
like
Well, it's like my main audience is like Gen Z
yeah
/ I don't even know what's like the other Gen.
X.
Well, I feel like is it
No.
Gen X? I feel like
I,
there's like millennials, Gen Zs, Gen Xs.
I don't know.
I'm not a Zoomer. Are you a Zoomer?
No.
Not a Zoomer.
A Zoomer.
Yeah, it's like actually, well, we're on the cusp, right? Because we were both born in like early 2000s, like on the cusp.
Were you born 2001 or 2002?
Too.
I was born 2001.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm still a little bit older than you.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
It shows.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. I will never be fully related to Zoomers at all.
Okay.
I can't rip fat 90s in Fortnite. Can you rip fat 90s in
No,
Fortnite?
you don't play Fortnite.
You don't play Fortnite?
No, I don't.
Why?
Don't play many games. We never had like an entertainment system growing up.
Wow.
Not to say that we didn't have enough to get an entertainment system.
Yeah,
My parents didn't let us play that stuff.
wasn't a thing.
We did have the Nintendo SES, whatever, the old like the thingy from the
Yeah.
80s.
Wow.
That was amazing. And
That's like the best era. I feel.
that was the only game that I can play. Like the new Mario Kart, never placing first place on Mario Kart. Like that stuff, like it was easy. The controller was easy. The graphics were simple.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah. At this point, could you see past your nose to the screen, or?
Yes.
Cause I unironically had that problem early on in my big nose dilemma.
No, I can see.
Cause my nose grew before my face,
Oh.
right? So it was like big, and I had like a slight blind spot on either side.
Oh wait, okay, so when you have something on your nose,
Yeah.
with your like if you're looking at something straight, can you feel like you can still see if something's like on the tip of your nose or
Oh,
like,
yeah.
on the bridge? Because
Yeah.
I have that problem too.
I can look at the center of my nose.
Yeah, like
pretty
I
easily.
can see it because it's right there.
Yeah.
It's like bulging. I can see
I
it.
can go across it.
Oh wow.
That freaking hurts.
Wow.
Wow.
Don't do that for a long time.
Owie. That's a headache.
No, but that yeah.
If you do cross-eyed stuff? Wow.
Oh my god, it's crazy. You can see like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I did that once, and I was like, this is really what people see when they
That's
look at me?
insane. It's just like no.
Sorry.
It looks way bigger because like if you're looking at it from this perspective,
Yeah.
it's huge. But like I can't see the bridge of your nose that wide.
You get like a video recording. That's what they can see me doing cross-eyed.
Yeah. Oh, so what's your view on nose rings?
Nose rings?
Yeah.
This is... Wow, I might get canceled for this opinion.
Why?
I think they look terrible. I think they're just awful. Well, here's the thing. Right? I just have never seen a lady with a nose ring where I'm like, that looks good. That adds to the face.
I feel like what
Earrings for me, top tier.
they're nice. Earrings are
Top
nice.
tier. Earrings look beautiful.
Yeah.
Right? But like nose rings, like the septum in your
Yeah.
nose.
Yeah.
It just like lip rings, eyebrow, like
I agree with that.
any piercing besides your ears just looks horrendous.
You know, I feel like there are some people that may pull it off, but for the most part, I feel like it's just not practical.
Yeah.
You have to blow your nose. What if like you're itching your nose with your hand, like you accidentally like pull your nose too hard? I don't know,
Yeah.
and it comes off.
It also I just feel like it looks just gross. I've sincerely never seen a lady's face before and after.
Yeah.
Right? Because I have plenty of people who've actually gotten like nose rings. but it's never been like, oh, oh, she looks so much better now that she has this little stud in her
But
nose.
say I feel like a stud is better than having like a whole hoop that you
Yeah.
could it's like glaring at you almost.
Yeah.
Like you look at them and you just look at their nose.
Like the stud, you cannot notice. Right, but the whole hoop is.
Yeah. I feel like I would never get a nose ring because I can't. This was too expensive to touch and to put a hole in it. So insurance covered $1,000, which is nothing because that was the septum that they covered. The whole thing, I don't remember exactly, but I want to say about 8,000 something. Yeah.
That's like a new car.
Look, it's worth it, okay? It's gonna be fixed for the rest of my life, and I don't have to alter myself in pictures or like.
You have all yourself
Yes,
in
I
pictures?
had to change like what direction I was standing because like it at like some angles it just you could tell like it was like it looked like a beak. Yeah. Yeah. It's a confidence.
I never had to do that.
Well, yeah, because I'm sure your nose blends perfectly with your face.
You should have just gotten a bigger face.
Nah, yeah.
Weightlifting.
I didn't have the money for that.
Face.
For that.
You can like antibiotic like
Yeah.
like. And so people notice that you're jacked, not that the fact that your nose is crooked.
But I feel like you would still be able to see it.
Well, I mean,
It was huge.
Only if they're looking real hard.
They wouldn't have to be looking hard. It was very noticeable.
Can I see a photo?
Yeah, I'll show you a photo. And it's also the Balkan jeans, I will say. The Balkan jeans messed me up. Hold on. And you're gonna see it and you're gonna say, that's a beak. And I'm gonna say, yeah.
Wow. You're already telling me what I'm gonna say?
Yeah, because that's what you're gonna say. And there's nothing else to be said about it. Let me see.
You know what? I'm just gonna say that it looks great and that you shouldn't have gotten plastic surgery.
Because it's
Wait, show me.
I have to go back to high school with this.
We're already at 42 minutes, so I'll have a maximum of 18 minutes because my viewer's attention span is not very long.
Yeah.
By the way, I noticed most of you guys only watch the first 7 minutes. Come on.
Come on, guys.
I think I record 45 minutes of content just so you guys can watch the first 7.
This is great material.
Like, I'm hurt, I'm wounded, I'm offended. I put the spinning dog in there for you people. Yeah. It's okay. I got a few diehard those.
That's the old one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you.
Whoa.
Yeah, and you're telling
me,
you think surgery. I don't believe in surgery.
Was it crooked though?
It was crooked. It was deviated. The tip was drooping. Yeah, everything imaginable. Yeah.
I mean, I still would have rocked it, but
I can't rock it. It was bad. It was bad. Yeah, now you know.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Now you know.
Alright, so that leads into the next one. How did you come to terms with your big nose?
Well, I came to terms with it by getting surgery. Then I came to terms with it and I loved it. So. Okay. How did you come to terms with yours?
I come to terms with it, well, I gotta admit I wasn't as confident and as charismatic as I am now. It took a lot of work. The first hurdle was overcoming the nose hair coming out,
Yeah.
Because that's just very noticeable. The second hurdle was all my friends and lady friends telling me that I have a booger in my nose.
Yeah.
That was like, oh, now I look stupid, I guess. That's fine.
You don't care?
Oh, I don't care. I mean, it's been happening for the last decades, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
But beyond plastic surgery, I'm not gonna do anything.
You wouldn't get plastic surgery?
No.
I feel like most guys don't, though.
Yeah, it's like I've only seen plastic surgery for dudes that have no chin. If you have no chin and you're a dude, it's bad.
They also do
hard.
Yeah, and they tuck your ears back too if you have big ears.
Really?
They will the surgeon that did my nose, he does he tucks ears back and they look so good. They you know what I'm talking about, the people with you can see their ears.
Dumbo ears.
Yeah, and he will tuck them back and it looks like that's how their ears have always been.
I feel like most ways to equalize your face, if you're a dude with a weirdly shaped face, just start lifting weights because your head just gets bigger.
Yeah. Mentally, physically.
Yeah, it's and it also helped too when I started gaining weight and getting bigger. right? Because I like when I showed up at college, I was like 170, like, and I was dense then, so I was like a string bean.
You were thin though. Like I have
I was
pictures.
very.
You were very thin.
I was very thin.
Yeah, you had long hair.
Long hair, very thin.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? I look stupid. I look dumb. I'm weak. I'm pathetic. You know, how about I start going to the gym and start actually not being victim weight? You know, and then I got up to 230 as I am now.
Confident.
More confident. I think my face is definitely more proportional.
Yeah.
Now than then.
Yeah.
My haircut's definitely way better. Long hair did not go hard.
Yeah, I forgot like what you used to look like till I see pictures and I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Because it's like a 180.
It was a good transition.
Yeah.
It was a good transition. Very good transition.
It was great.
I would argue the best. Any other thoughts or opinions before we get to the nose measuring?
I don't have any other thoughts.
You don't have any?
No.
All right, let's get to the nose measuring, everyone.
Okay.
All right. So here's how it's going to work. So the first measurement will be brow line, so like where your two eyebrows come together. So, and then all the way down to like the tip.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So it'll be like...
Are you measuring mine first?
Yeah.
Okay.
And don't worry, this is like a medical tape measure.
Okay.
Wow, 8 inches long.
No, it's not.
It is 2 1/4. All right, and then width from like here, wait, don't sneeze. 1 1/2. All right, hang on. Write that down. All right, so brow to tip. What? I say 8.
You said. Yeah. No, you.
2 1/2.
You said
It's
yeah.
2 1/2.
Okay.
And then width was what? 1 1/4.
Yeah. Something.
All right, now do mine.
Odd.
Yeah.
It's gonna be easy 8 inches for real. 2.5.
2 1/2.
Yeah, 2.5 for that one.
Wow.
Yeah. What was mine?
Yours was 2 1/2.
Oh god.
Yeah, terrible.
Oh god. That's easy.
What?
1 1/4.
1 1/4. We have the same size nose.
That's a little.
Wait,
Yeah,
no.
You seriously do.
No.
My nose is long. Yeah, measure mine.
Yeah. There's no way.
Should I turn to the side?
All right, yours is like 2.
Okay.
2 and yeah, 1 1/4. So they easily have a 1/2 inch longer than that.
Okay, that's good because that would be concerning if.
Okay, wait, hang on. I'm gonna find a way to put this on the thing. Bam. Wait. Ooh, text. Olivia, two,
Oh my god.
2 inch by 1 1/4. Rob of the Robcast, 2.5
Okay.
by 1 1/4.
Alright, thank God that
I know.
you're a little.
I was about to say, there's no way my nose is not bigger. I would have been embarrassed.
See, if only Kieran was here, I feel like he would have beat us.
If only he didn't flake out. I mean, the guy was like, I'm gonna do the first half with Olivia, and then I'm gonna do the second half with Kieran. He said, and I was like, no.
I think it's just
One
gonna
and
be
done.
Rob and Olivia nose.
One and done operation.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he was already on one. I feel like he got his opinions in.
Yeah. The milk. He had strong opinions about that.
He did have strong opinions. What's your favorite Robcast so far? Since you're one of my best fans.
I would say the Milkman.
The Milkman.
Yeah, that was my favorite one.
Why?
I love milk. I love whole milk.
You have whole milk?
Yeah, I like whole milk.
Wow.
Yeah.
Should have had you on a freaking milk.
Oh yeah, no oat milk, no almond milk, no other nut milk, only whole milk.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this was a very good podcast episode.
Yeah, thank you.
Very good.
It was. Thank you for having me.
Hey, anytime. Hopefully I'll have more female guests on.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Probably not, but hopefully.
Yeah, I hope.
I want to get a more diverse audience.
Yeah.
right now, my one main listener keeps on asking for more episodes. Is a guy who makes cabinets.
Who is that? Do you know him?
Yeah, it's Tyler.
Oh, okay.
He's like, Rob, I need you to make more episodes. I listen to these all the time.
Why episode with him then?
He's never up here. I have like half a case of Coors Banquet for him, but he's like, I don't know. Sad. But anyway.
Yeah.
Fantastic episode.
Yes.
Thanks for being on.
It was great to be on the Nosey episode of the Robcast.